Hi and welcome. I'm Sal Buscemi, CEO of Dandrew Media and co-founder and managing director at Dandrew Partners here in New York City. There's a trend out there where people are overpaying for assets, thinking they are getting a great deal, and in fact they aren't. And it requires some thought here. This 5-minute fundamentals will talk about the fastest way you can determine if you have a deal or not. Remember, there's a lot of hype in all of real estate, but here's one way to make sure you know what you have. Whether it's land, a house, commercial real estate, the money is made at the buy. Regardless of what your broker or seller tells you, if you're not making money at the buy, you're overpaying. So what is value? It is the price you're paying as it relates to the value of something today. Let's use a simple example today, perhaps something you can relate to. Take an ounce of gold today. How much is gold trading at today? Let's say that gold is trading at $1,200 today. So that is market value for 1 ounce of gold. Now let's pretend that somebody needs money quickly, so they're willing to sell that same ounce of gold to you for $700, and you buy it at $700. Therefore, your basis for that gold is $700, meaning your profit is $500. Meaning if you were to sell that ounce of gold on the market today, you would probably fetch close to $1,200, and you would pocket close to $500. So you made money at the buy, as we say in the industry. $500 to be exact. Are you with me so far? Good. Now imagine that same seller wanting $1,100 per ounce for that same ounce of gold. Remember that we stated the value of gold had a market value of $1,200. Is that a strong basis? Is that a bargain? Not really, right? Here's the issue when it comes to real estate. You need to understand what the basis is before you tell anyone that you have a great deal. You have to qualify it. If somebody tells you it's a great deal, make them prove it to you. In real estate, you're guilty until proven innocent. Say someone says you can purchase a 200-unit apartment complex for $34,000 a door. They say it's a bank REO and a pre-foreclosure and it's a screaming deal. You think so? Not so fast there. You need to find out what recent sales of similarly sized multifamily units have traded for. So for 200 units, that would be between 150 and 250 units, not 50 or 500 units. Make sense? How are you going to find this out? Simple. You just ask the seller or broker to provide you with comps of similarly traded product. Then you can determine for yourself if that opportunity has any value. If they say that similar assets have traded for $60,000 a door, then this is a great deal. Even if you need $5,000 per door in repairs, it's still a strong buy. So what happens if you see that recent trades for similarly sized multifamily assets in the area have traded for $35,000 a door? Does this make your seller's asking price of $34,000 a door more or less attractive? It makes it less attractive. However, there are a few people that will try to argue that 1,000 times 200 units is $200,000, and well, that's good money to them. They forget that closing costs and other expenses will eat that up very quickly. So when looking at any deal, you need to do an apples to apples comparison to see what the basis is that you're going to be able to get in at. Otherwise, you're dealing with just marketing hype and sell-side pressure. Have any comments or questions? Drop them in the comments box below, and I'll be sure to answer them myself. I hope I've removed some of the complexities out of this business for you so it's easier for you to understand. Thank you for watching this.